Hi, I'm a scientist from the Bone Health and Exercise Science Lab, or Bones Lab, at the University of Waterloo. We are your source for science on exercise and osteoporosis. In this video, I will share our opinion of 3 things you should know about the science behind Osteostrong. First, we'll discuss the science behind the claims that Osteostrong can increase bone mineral density. Osteostrong is a for-profit company that offers memberships to a center where you do an exercise program using robotic devices. They claim that completing movements on 4 devices once a week will stimulate new bone growth. The website suggests that doing Osteostrong workouts over a 12-month period increase bone mineral density by up to 14%. The first thing you should know is the science. We reviewed the science specific to Osteostrong. What did we find? The Osteostrong website has studies on it about physical activity and bone strength, but none of the studies they post are clinical trials showing that Osteostrong works to increase bone mineral density compared to a control. To see if a treatment works, scientists usually conduct a clinical trial that randomly assigns people to either the treatment or a control. To reduce bias, the people looking at the data should not know who is in what group, and they shouldn't be the people who make money from the treatment. Bones Lab has published 7 reviews of existing randomized control trials of exercise for osteoporosis. We found no randomized trials comparing the effects of Osteostrong to a control on bone mineral density. We found some studies about the technology used in the Osteostrong devices and bone health. There's a case study with only 1 person who received the Osteostrong exercises, and they did not report changes in bone mineral density from scans of the spine or hip. One other study had 55 people, but they're missing data from many of the participants. They only report bone mineral density data for 9 of the 55 people who completed the study. The study had no control group. Studies that have no control group are at a higher risk of bias. The bone mineral density scans were done after only 60 days, which we think is too short a time to report changes in bone mineral density. Another report had too little information in it for us to evaluate. We do not accept these studies as sufficient proof that we should recommend Osteostrong. You might think, well, it's worth a try, right? It can't hurt? The website claims Osteostrong is a safe way to get the benefits of exercise without the risks. The second thing you should know is that as far as we are aware, there are no studies proving that it is safe. What they don't talk about on their website is that there is one randomized trial that compared Osteostrong's robotic devices to a high-intensity strength and impact exercise program. In that study, Osteostrong's devices did not increase bone mineral density compared to the high-intensity strength and impact exercise program. 5 people in the Osteostrong group had spine fractures, compared to none in the exercise group. The third thing you should know is that traditional balance, functional, and strength training is an effective option for preventing falls, which may prevent fractures. There are dozens of studies that support the benefits of exercise for fall prevention, and some suggest that exercise can improve bone mineral density. So, what is the verdict from Bones Lab? Here are 3 things you should know. As far as we are aware, the evidence for Osteostrong's effect on bone mineral density is limited to the studies that we discussed here. We think there are some problems with those studies. We could not find any randomized trials comparing Osteostrong to control or that prove that it is safe. There is evidence that balance, functional, and strength training can prevent falls and may prevent muscle and bone loss with aging. If you have osteoporosis, balance, functional, and strength training are an evidence-based investment of your money and time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe for more videos about bone health and exercise science.